offer?
It's a $14 million offer.
Do you want another 1030 exchange? I have a full family.
You know, make an offer for 4.8 million and see what she says. Alrighty, we're gonna do a live calling session for you guys. Not only are you gonna hear me going through my prospecting sessions, I'm also gonna be trying to do some training at the same exact time. So again, if you like this type of content, make sure you give it a thumbs up, leave a comment. Hello. Yeah, hey John, can you hear me? I'm sorry. My name is Henry. I run a small investment firm locally, and my partner and I just sold off a few properties, and we were going through a 1031 exchange. And I was just curious if you might consider selling your building on.
Well, I don't know.
Well, I know, listen, I know it's not on the market. I know that if it was on the market, you'd be more open to selling, but I figured I'd give you a call and just see if I can give you an offer you might consider.
You're going to give me an offer?
Well, again, look, you're the property owner.
I own part of it.
Okay, got it. So,
The newer section, it belongs to 3 other people.
and again, I'm just looking at this property right now. I mean, like, listen, my partners and I, we typically buy industrial properties in local areas. I grew up in Freehold, so you know I'm a local guy. Do you occupy the building as well, or do you just own it as an investment?
No, I just rented it out.
And if I was able to get you an offer that might be lucrative for you, would you be at least open to possibly considering selling the property?
Yeah.
So listen, I'm going to do two things. You said you have this rented out right now. What was the total really quick monthly gross income? I could do some numbers and I can get back to you with an offer at least.
I really can't. I don't give that out. I don't know who you are or anything about you, you know?
Yeah, listen, you can Google my name. My name is Henry Eisenstein. I run a small investment office. I'm a commercial broker locally. I'm not looking for a listing. I'm looking to buy a building. The building's around 7,000 square feet, or is it larger?
Well, my section is, about 7,500.
Got it, 7,500. So, I mean, if I got you an offer somewhere around, 800 or 900,000, was that even something we could have a conversation about?
Yeah, that would be on the very low side. I'm not looking for a lot more than that, probably like $1 million or something.
Okay, so then what I'll do is this. I'm going to talk to my partners, and I'm going to try to get you something in writing. At least this way you and I can have a conversation. I know that, we could do some due diligence. This way you and I can get to slowly know each other. I'm not here to be, I'm not here just to waste your time. And again, I'm not looking for a listing, though I do hold a license. I'm going to do this. Let's do two things at the same time. What is the best email for you so I can send you over something in writing? Okay, amazing. John, I appreciate you. Again, my name is Henry. I'll show you a text and I'll get you an email hopefully a little bit later on today or so. Okay, thanks, John. Take care. Hey, Corbett, it's Henry Eisenstein from last week. How you doing?
Yeah, hey, Henry, how are you?
Doing amazing. Thanks so much. How was your weekend?
Yeah, it was all right. Thanks.
Good to hear. So two things really quickly. Number one, just sent out a letter of intent to my partner waiting for a signature.
Okay.
So we're gonna get something in writing and over to you. The other thing I wanted to confirm, is there any way that you can send us over any of those financials or anything?
Yeah, I can. I just unfortunately I couldn't get it done last week. I think it was it Thursday or Friday?
Yeah, it's all right. All good.
I'm just in the car now, but let me put something together and send it over to you.
Perfect. That's fine.
Yeah, because I don't know how'd you structure an LOI just based on a assumed NOI or something like
Assumed
that?
LOI, assumed square foot. I mean, like, I know that you and I were talking about a 72,000 square foot building. Tax record shows 62,000. So I don't know if I misheard you or something.
No, it's 72.
Okay. All right, great. Perfect. And then, yeah, so I mean, basically I took a lot of notes from what our conversation was. I could do obviously a lot of digging online, but we basically went off of a few things that we talked about last week. I know the building very, like, again, I had been to Bear and Birch probably like, I don't know, 300 times. So
what do you think of it, man? You like it? Let's just,
Listen, man, it's funny. Like, at the very beginning, the first time I went, I thought it was really weird. And then after going back a few times, I actually really enjoyed it.
Yeah, I know. I've been wanting to go check out their plunge pool. Actually,
you'd love it. You'd love it. We should go. We should go one of these next few weeks. It's a good time.
For sure.
It's funny. Like, it really got me into going to the sauna more frequently. Like, consistent thing.
Yeah, it's good for you. Definitely. It's when I don't know if I told you this, but like when they came into rent initially, we were sort of like, all right.
I get it.
But totally on the up and up, I think so.
No, they're doing a great job. I actually enjoy that location more than the Marlboro one.
Oh, they have multiple. I didn't realize that.
Yeah, they have two. They have one other location. But yeah, listen, I'm gonna get you something over to you shortly. What is actually I didn't get this for you last time. What's your email so I can kick it to you? One, you have an offer right now that you're reviewing, right? Which was 13.25. I have a smidge over that for our offer. Basically, I kind of structured it where my buyer's paying me the commission on top kind of thing. So this way, you know, it's a smidge over plus a, because again, just to clarify, the 13.25, that was, and then the 13.25 is the total offer, then you're paying a comp on that, correct?
I'm just a pretty transparent guy.
No,
Man.
that's fine.
Like,
I'm the same way, which I appreciate.
I really don't want to sell the building. It's a fucking great property. But my partner does want to get out, wants to go do something else. So what happened was he got that offer, or we got the offer, and then after that offer was received, we found out that what the largest tenant was leaving the building, which allowed for pretty good, you got a pretty good upside in rent quickly there. So I think if we go back out, I think we do better. Anyway, that's kind of where we are right now. So you just happen to call like right in the middle of it. So
sure. No, understood. Because like basically the way my offer is going to be set up, and you'll see it in a second, is hold on one second. I just want to make sure I'm hearing this number correctly. Yeah, so it's a net to you of 13.3.
Yeah, I got you. Cool.
So after, and then my commission's on top. So it's a $14 million offer with the comp being paid by my buyer. They understand the game. They, I kind of broke everything down for them in the way also, like, just cause like we're fast movers. I'm also a commercial broker. So like, I'm in the game at every angle. Which if possible during let's just say we get into contract quickly, because it'll be a $250,000 deposit. We like to move fast. We're, no BS people. What we try to do, if you're open to it, is also list that property for lease, so we can try to get that rented as soon as possible.
Yeah, I mean, God, I got a waiting list of people.
Oh, I'm sure. And listen, if you have people, I mean, like we're not open, So yeah, so I'm gonna get that over to you shortly. I should have my partner's signature on that momentarily.
All right, great. I'll look forward to it. As soon as I get it, I'll get back to you.
Cool. You're the man, Corbett. Thank you so much. Speak to you soon. Bye. Okay, cool. Yeah. So anyways, like, we spoke about a deal, great property, by the way. We'll see what he can do. And, we're making an offer on it, and we'll see what happens. I mean, like, he's got a little bit lesser of an offer. I have some room in my commission, like, that's why we do what we do, just to kind of make it easy on all ends, right? So we can kind of control the deal as much as possible.
Hello.
Yeah, hey, Gary, it's Henry again from last week. How you doing?
Hey, bud. Yeah, I'm good, man. I'm not interested, but thank you.
I know you told me you weren't interested, and then you told me that if I got you an offer at 500, you can probably think of something about getting something done.
Did you get it done?
My partner wanted to come in at 470.
Yeah, I'm not sure about that one.
Well, listen, let me do two things. I'm going to get an offer in your hands so you can at least say, yes or no to something. And then listen, maybe you get me a counter. We can meet somewhere in the middle. We can try to make something happen. But really quickly, I know last time, because you were in a rush last time, do you have any type of like rough gross income on the property, like an average rent per unit?
Well, it's one unit's 1,100, and I haven't been raising the rates on it since I've owned it.
Okay.
But the other apartments are like 850, but I know I can get 1,000 each for them because I can.
Yeah, no, hold on. So 850 times 4 plus 1,100. So you're at roughly $4,500 in rent per month, correct?
Correct.
Okay, got it. And then do they pay you all utilities, or how's that broken down?
They pay I pay the water.
Got it. So you pay water, taxes, and insurance.
Yeah, correct.
Got it. And then the tenants pay electric and heat, I'm imagining. Okay, cool. So I'm going to break this down a little bit. Do you have an idea of roughly what you pay in taxes and insurance? Just ballparking for me?
No, I don't do any of the. I own a few properties. The girl in my office handles all that. So honestly, I couldn't tell you nothing about it.
It's okay, Gary. It's okay. I'll find the note. I'll do some digging. All right, listen. Why don't I do this? What's your best email so I can at least put something in front of you? Cool. Alrighty, I'll put something together for you in writing, and we'll take it from there.
Sounds good, man.
Thank you. Take care. Bye. So he's got a little teeny 5 family. Probably worth maybe 600 grand, maybe a little bit less, 550. So I offered him 470. Maybe I get locked up for 480, and then I can try to make the difference. That's the game plan here. And listen, if I only make 6%, on 500 grand, 30 grand, I don't really care. There might not be a lot of room here. So anyways, that's just what we got going on. Hey, Dahlia, how are you?
Good. How you doing?
Wonderful, thank you. We spoke about Delafield last week, and I told you we can discuss some offers or discuss some terms sometime next week. Is this a good time for you?
Okay. What are the terms? I told you to make me an offer.
Yeah, so that's why I called you back. I wanted to call you and kind of discuss some things with you. So I can definitely get you a little bit higher than the 1.5 like you were talking about. However, it would be a seller financing deal where I would put down 10% of the purchase price. You'd finance the rest at around 3% interest only.
3%, just forget about it.
So then what interest rate would you consider?
7%. What is the bank giving out now?
The
What do you
thi-
have to pay the bank?
Well, again, like think about it like this. If the bank is willing to give me 6% interest, because that's what I can get from the bank right now. Like the whole purpose of seller financing is so that I can get a little bit better interest rates than the bank, because it doesn't make sense to get bank financing.
Then go to the bank. I am not going to tie my money for 3% when I could get interest at 5.5% from the bank.
Okay, so would you consider doing 5.5% with me?
No, I'll consider doing 7%.
Got it. Okay.
Okay, I
So-
don't have access to my money otherwise. 5.5% have access to my money.
Okay, so then let's just say, again, just to be clear, if I was able to get you an offer like, let's say 1.6, 1.7 million, I could give you 10% down and then you would hold the rest at 7% interest only, correct?
Yes, minimum, right.
Got it. Okay. Let me do some number. Would you be able to do actually just one thing? Because I want to be able to put something in writing so you can at least review it. What is the rough gross income on the property so far?
Oh, I don't have to, 1 second, let me do it down there. It's 1, 2, 3, 14. Okay, 3 studios, 3 of them are 14 each.
Hold on, say it again. You said 3 studios?
14 each. The fourth one is 1107.
Hold on, 1,400 each times 3.
And,
And then one was 1107.
yeah, 1900, 1919, 1950, and 1975. It's about 13,000 a month.
Okay, just to clarify, for all the 2 bedrooms, 1900, 1950, 1975.
Yeah.
13K per month. And then really quickly between you and I, do they pay?
Your client is buying it or you buying it?
It's my partner. He signs all the contracts. Me and him do the deals all together. I sometimes represent him, sometimes I buy deals with him. And then just to be clear, do they pay all utilities or do you pay all the utilities?
Okay, so I pay for heating and water, and they pay for their own electric and gas, cooking gas.
Okay, tenants pay, and you said by heat, is that oil or is that gas?
No, it's gas. It's gas, and it's very inexpensive.
Got it. And then roughly, like, what do you pay for taxes?
Well, the taxes are a little bit on the high side, about 30, I would say.
I'm gonna run numbers in the meantime while she's looking for the taxes.
32,000, I don't know.
32,000?
Approximately. I would
That's
not
fine.
gonna take that amount and just don't have the bill in front of me.
And then again, just to clarify, so we're talking about an offer of $1.6 million, 10% down.
No, it's at 1.6 to 1.7.
So-
It can change.
I'm not, listen, I'm not trying to change anything. I want to get you an offer that you would possibly consider. So would you consider 1.6 or do you need to be at one, like,
Give it to me a little bit higher, okay? I had already 1.5, I told you.
got it. So, okay, so if we do 1.65 million, okay, 1,650,000.
No, I didn't say what, let's go to 1.7. Okay, put down whatever you want in writing. I'll go over with my accountant and my kids, all right?
All right, got it. I understand. I'll put something in writing and then we'll see what we can do, okay?
What do you own in the area right now?
I mean, this would probably be the smallest property we own. We're making offers on properties that are like 30 to 200 units, but I definitely like an 8 family in the area. So I'll send you an email. I have your email here.
Do you have anything in New Brunswick?
The only other thing that we have in New Brunswick right now is a bunch of small, like 4 families and other things. Like we're actually about to get into contract on a 38 unit in the area, which I like.
Stay in 4 families. Do you want another 1030 exchange? I have a 4 family, make me an offer on it.
Okay,
One.
what's the address? Do you have an idea of what you'd want for it?
Try close to $1 million.
The problem is that, like, listen, like, I'll give you an example. I bought these each 4 family for 450,000 each.
No, you won't get them anymore. That was how long ago?
That was 6 months ago.
No, it's a double lot.
Again, like, listen, I how many bedrooms are in each unit?
2,
So it's 4 2-bedroom units.
4, and they're huge. They're not normal size bedrooms.
I want you to know, Delia, like, I'm not in the business of pissing people off or lowballing or trying to be an ass. I love to do business with people and be upfront and honest. I can't make any money whatsoever buying a property like that for $1 million.
Okay, so make me an offer on it.
Okay, and then I
Look
heard.
online what it looks like.
And I heard you have two other two families though, right?
No, I have more than other two. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 two families.
Would you consider selling everything?
Like a packages, yeah.
So, okay, just to clarify, you have the 8 family, the 4 family, and then 5 2 families.
5 two families, and I have 1, 5 families.
And 1 5. How many?
In Milltown, but it's 1 efficiency, 1 studio, 2 1-bedroom, and 1 2-bedroom.
Okay, hold on. 1 efficiency, 1 studio, 2
2 1-bedrooms, 2
Yeah.
1-bedrooms,
got it, and then 1 2-bedroom.
bedrooms. It's also a double lot.
Got it.
If you look
Okay.
into-
How much would you
Yeah.
consider for that one?
To tell you the truth, I wasn't considering anything. I wasn't ready to sell. They're all making money,
Sure.
and they're all going to be left to my kids as inheritance.
Yeah.
But we could sell for the right price. I said everything has a price. For the right price, I'll run it by my accountant. Don't lowball me because it's going to turn me off, and I'm going to give you back. I'm going to tell you what way to everything. Okay?
I'm not, listen, like I told you, I'm not trying, I just am trying to make a measly little itty bitty return. I'm not trying to lowball anybody, but like I can't buy a 4 family for $1 million and make a return.
They're all making money. Some of them, the rents are a little bit low. Some of them are a little bit high, you know.
How much, so what's the address for the 5 family so I can look it up? Okay, yeah, I'm familiar with that. 1 second, I'm just taking one more bit of notes here. All 2 bedrooms, and then the 5 2 families. I think last time you spoke, most of those were like 2 bedrooms, right? Most of them?
Oh, the 2 families, yeah, they're all 2 bedrooms. Oh, the one on is 3 bedrooms.
One has 3 beds. Got it.
2 family, 3 beds each.
I understand. Okay, I will, let me do some digging a little bit, and everything's rented though, right? 100% rented?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, believe me, I get phone calls left and
No,
right.
I'm sure you do. I'm gonna do some digging across the town here, and I'll try to get you something in writing as soon as I can. Okay.
No problem.
Thank you so much. I'll talk to you soon, Delia. Take care.
Okay. Bye-bye.
Bye. Yes, I mean, listen. I had no idea she owned all these types of properties. I knew she had like 2 families in this 8 family, but she's got the 8 family, a 5 family, a 4 family, and several 2 families. So, anyways, I'm gonna package this all up and try to make her an offer of like 180,000 or let's say like 175 a unit times. I mean, she's gonna kill me. 180,000 a unit times 13, 17, 27 units times 27 units, $4.8 million. I don't know if she'll even consider it. Maybe, make an offer for 4.8 million and see what she says. I'm not here to piss her off, but she's got to know that like I got to get a little bit of a discount. I'm not going to pay supermarket rate for everything. She's looking for like 250 times 27, 6.5 million. Like I'll pay 4.8, and I think I could refi for like 6.5. That'll be interesting. Try to run some numbers on that. She didn't answer me, and let's see what else I can do right now. Yeah, hi, Luke. It's Henry again. I was just reaching out to you about your property. We spoke last week. How you doing?
Find out if you have any interest in that.
Okay, awesome. Sounds good.
Have you guys evaluated the property?
Well, obviously, I mean, I don't want to just throw a lowball offer at you. I mean, I'd love to review something to get you as strong of an offer as possible. But yes, I mean, I could put something in front of you if you needed.
Yeah, I mean, that would help at least facilitate the conversation. And you can express it either as a cap rate or a price per square foot. If you want to give an indication of that, that'll give me a little bit more, real information to kind of go deal with my partner and see what the interest level may or may not be. Okay.
I'll try to do that as soon as possible. Obviously, again, I don't like to just throw numbers out there based off of anything, random, but I'll just put something together,
Yeah, I mean, the building is leased long term, right? Is this an end user or is this an investment?
Investment.
Yeah, so no, we have a long-term lease in there.
Yep.
And so again, if you just want to, generally discuss valuations, that'll start. We get phone calls all the time. Hey, I want to buy it, but in terms of getting some real information, that'll help facilitate a conversation.
I understand. And again, we're talking about was that
2006 is the property.
Correct? Yes. Yep, the one in Belmore Boulevard.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll do some digging real quick and I'll get it back to you. Thank you.
Yeah, and again, don't kill yourself. Just general parameters.
Sure, I got you.
All right.
Thank
you.
you. Yep. Take care. Bye.
Bye-bye.
Yeah. Hi,
Hey.
John.
Hey, I'll be there in 2 seconds, yeah.
Yeah, John.
You're at Max Lounge?
can
You're
you-
at Max Lounge?
No,
Huh?
I'm. Can you hear me? I don't know who you're talking to right now.
Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay, sorry about that.
Yeah, who is it?
My name is Henry. I'm a local investor here in town. I was calling you about your building at Old
Okay,
Corlews Avenue.
Hold on just 1 second, okay? Give me just 1 second. I'm right in the middle of a conversation. Give me 1 second, right? I'll put you on
Sure.
hold, okay?
Yep.
Hey, I totally apologize for that. I was right in the middle of something.
All good. I know I called you
You
out of
still
the blue. Yeah, can you hear me?
Yeah, okay. Yeah, what's up?
Yeah, so again, my name is Henry. I was calling you about your building at Old.
46 yeah. Hey, I'm 46 Hey, if you want to shoot me a fucking, no, sorry for the customer, but I was on the phone with somebody else that kind of was that way. Hey, but on the real, if you want to shoot me like an offer, like somewhat close offer, like right now, text me it and kind of see where you're at. You know what I mean?
Okay, I mean, like, just wanted to ask you like two quick questions because again, as a local investor, I don't want to just lowball the heck out of you. I mean, do you happen to have like a number in mind you might consider selling it for?
Well, offer pad came in at fucking like 546. After all the bullshit, it's like 500.
Okay.
So if you come in something better than that, you know what I mean? And I only got till the 18th of September.
What's on the 18th of
Unless I have
September?
my buddy come in. That's foreclosure day.
Got it. Okay, so you're looking to, so it's being foreclosed on right now?
No, it will be if it's going to auction on the 18th of September.
Right.
But if not, I'll have my sister and my buddy pay it up and then have them do it, or you know what I mean? So it's not like it's a guaranteed it's going to go up. And if somebody wants to offer me a decent enough money, there's really not shit wrong with the house. You know what I mean? It's a good house, and it's just the whole relationship thing with the wife. After 30 years, everything went sour. You know what I mean? So
I get that. I mean, again, just to clarify, can you confirm the address to make sure I'm looking at the right property?
you're an investor, so like, what kind of money do you make on a property? Go and swoop it up like in a situation like mine.
I mean, I'm not greedy, but at the same time, like, it's got to have some type of margin. And the problem when you deal with real estate is that
Sure.
I have to pay 2 closing costs, right? So like, it's not like I even make a profit there, you know.
Sure, I understand.
So I end up paying like 20.
So let's say you grab it for 100 less than what it's worth, and right?
Okay. I mean, so the challenge, I'm just saying, like, think about it like this.
Is that worthwhile to you?
Well, I'm saying if I make it like, let's just say an example, right? Like, and you mean 100 less as in like for how much?
What's that again?
How much are you thinking? So what's 100 less than what it's worth?
I actually don't even know exactly what it's worth, but it's probably something more 650 or something like that. I think is what it was. 650, 675 or something. I don't know. You'd have to tell me. Maybe full complicated.
No, so I'm just saying, like, let's just say I buy it for 500. If I buy it for 500, the closing costs alone are going to cost me $15,000. So I'm into it for 515.
Right.
And if I try to sell it at $600,000, I have to pay a broker fee of 6% plus another 2.5% in closing costs. So that's going to be another probably in the vicinity of like 40,000, right? So now it's like at 600 minus $45,000 in costs, I'm at 555. I'm into it for 515, and I'm paying tax on the remaining amount. So like I'm only gonna.
Hey, real quick.
Yep.
Dude, you're the most real dude I've talked to about all this shit the whole time. So I'm a realist. You're a realist. I'm gonna tell you what. I got a job to do for an investor. I do like handyman shit and get things properties ready to re-roll through and whatnot. If you want to call me in like about 2 or 3 hours, literally maybe you could come see me and we could throw some numbers on paper. And dude, I literally would rather sell to you than any one of these other guys.
Well,
and I'll make it work for you where you make money and I come up with a little money in my pocket too.
I understand. Okay. Well, listen, I'm taking down your. Is this your cell phone?
That's my cell phone, yeah.
Okay. Well, 2 things really quickly. Do you have a payoff amount?
Sure, I do have a payoff, approximate payoff amount.
Which is how?
It's gonna be. It's kind of goofy because I owe the IRS like $45,000. So that's going to come off the top. Guys, $290 is what I owe on the house.
Okay.
We have, I think there's 1 credit card attached to it, and then the 40 or 50 grand for the IRS. That's going to have to get paid off too.
So what I'm saying is like, okay, so you need $290 for the payoff plus an additional. I'm just trying to understand. So your loan amount on the property is $290.
Yes.
Okay, so 200. Hold on, I'm just taking quick notes. 290,000 for the loan. Then you have how much for the IRS?
Well, let's just say 50.
50K.
I think it's 43 or something, but let's just say 50.
That's fine. And then the credit card you said is also attached?
Possibly, I don't think there is, but possibly 20 on a credit card.
And then how much money do you need to make in order to make sense of this?
You know what? Let's talk about that. Well, let's talk about that. I got a couple things going on right now.
Okay, well, I'll call you back in a few hours. That's fine.
Yeah, call me back in like 2 hours and let's talk about it.
You got it, John. Thank you.
Where you can make some money and I can have some money in my pocket to go do my thing and so on and so forth.
You got it. Sounds good.
All right, thank you.
Thank you. Bye. So essentially what just happened was that I got someone random on the phone. Okay. Just got somebody random on the phone. And they don't even own the property that I was calling about specifically, but got them on the phone and they randomly are going through a foreclosure on their own primary residence. They gave me all the contact information, gave me the situation. I'm going to call them back in a few hours. Now the question is really just going to become like how much can I actually get this for, and how much is it worth?
Forwarded to an automated voice messaging.
Because the challenge is here, Phoenix, Arizona is actually a market I happen to know. I happen to know the area. I happen to have a friend in the area. So the question really becomes, what can I get it for? Like, how much can I buy this property for where he's happy, I'm happy, you know, everyone makes enough money to make sense of the deal? Because I mean, if he's got a loan of 290 plus that, I mean, like even 400 might not be enough to buy this property. So anyways, I'm gonna do some digging, right? Because you know, again, if it's worth 600, I might be able to pay 400 or a little bit less under, or like maybe like I want to get it for like 375 is my goal, because I could probably sell it for 400 or 425 to an investor. They'll put 70 grand into it and then they'll sell it for 600 if it's worth 6. So I don't know that answer. Okay, so what I'm doing is I'm basically coming up with like a quick map around that on Zillow. I go to recently sold, and I'm going to do 4 bedrooms to 5 bedrooms, and I want to look at all these houses that have sold. So gorgeous, updated, like beautiful updated properties are selling for 700 grand, maybe 8 if it has a pool in the back, which I cannot tell.
No.
Yeah, hey, Tom.
Yes.
Yeah, hey Tom, my name is Henry. I run a small investment firm locally, and my partner and I just sold off a few properties. So we're going through a 1031 exchange, and we're looking to move some capital around for tax purposes. And I was just curious if you might consider selling the property you have on.
At what price?
That's why I'm on the phone with you, my friend. I wanted to give you a call and kind of see if you happen to have a number in mind, or, you know, listen, I'm an investor. I'm not trying to beat you up on price or anything like that. I gotta move some money. So like, it kind of just is what it is price wise for me. You have a number in mind?
No, because I've not had that for sale.
No, I understand that. I understand. I mean, do you occupy the building, or are you an investor yourself and just looking to get a return?
Occupy it.
Oh, you occupy it. Okay, great. Well, again, like the good thing is I'm not looking to occupy the building, so I could keep you in place, not have anything change. I could just give you, a bunch of cash for the building. This way, you're in a good cash position. To clarify,
How much?
well, that's what I'm going to run some numbers, because I don't want to just lowball you. That's not my intention here, and have you hate me, because I definitely need to buy something with my partner. Just to clarify 2 things with you. I see here online, based on tax records and everything else, it's about 46,000 square feet, correct?
50.
It's about 50. So you added on square footage? Sorry, you said it's about 50,000 square feet, correct?
Yes.
Okay, great. And then how much square footage do you occupy versus what you rent out right now?
We rent 7,000 and we occupy the rest.
You rent 7,000, you occupy the rest.
Yes.
Got it. Okay, got it. So are you looking to continue to stay, even if it was the right price?
It depends on the price.
Yeah, because the way we would structure a deal together, typically because you occupy the building, is that we would structure a lease back. So you would just, instead of paying a mortgage as an example, you would just pay us. So then.
Look, I have to run. Do your due diligence and call me back with number.
Okay. I mean, listen, more likely than not, last question, I'm going to let you go. How tall are the ceilings? Because I can look at from the outside. Do you have an idea?
They're, I think 24, 25.
24 to 25 feet. Okay. And then is that mostly warehouse space or mostly office? Because I know it has both.
Mostly warehouse.
Okay, great. Well, Tom, listen, I appreciate your time. Again, my name is Henry. I'm going to give you a call back a little bit later today with a number. Okay, my friend?
Okay.
This is your cell phone? I just hung up. Anyways, listen, he's got a 50,000 square foot warehouse, 43,000 square foot owner occupy, and then 7,000 square feet rented. I'm going to come back. It's probably going to be around 100 and 125 a foot. Right, so somewhere between 5 million and 6 million bucks, probably, just to try to see where his head is at. Call back later and make an offer.
Hello, who's this?
Yeah, hi. Sorry, this is I thought this was somebody else. My apologies. My name is Henry. I was calling you about one of your buildings you have, one of the commercial properties.
Yes.
How you doing?
Nobody has his number, so it's interesting. Okay.
Well, hold on one second. I just stepped out of my office, so I'm just looking up the phone number one more time, just to make sure I don't sound like an idiot. Yes.
No, I have a lot of buildings.
No,
Nobody has this number.
Yeah, so again, my name is Zeb. My name is Henry. I similar to you, I run a small investment firm locally, and my partner and I just sold off a few properties, and I was just calling you to see if you might consider selling one of yours.
Selling, depends which one.
Well, I was calling you about the one on. If you have another one in mind, I'm definitely open. I'm kind of in a bind. I'm going through a 1031.
Yeah, actually, that's a whole development. Basically, it's 4 residential houses, one big package. Basically, I have one house which has one house and has an approval for 3 houses.
Okay.
And then I have one house I made a lane. So total together is 4 houses.
Got it.
Do you do that? Do you do development?
My partner does. The way it works is that I do the phones like this because he doesn't like talking to people, and he does the development.
residential?
Yeah, I mean, mostly commercial, but we do a lot of housing development. Definitely very interested.
4 houses. I don't know,
That's
the
fine.
numbers we're getting is $400,000 a lot. So you're talking about 4 lots, about 1.6. But I think, I think you don't do, what I'm saying? I think it's more for end users. I don't think it's guys like you.
Well, you're building the houses, or how's this set up?
No. I'm just giving you the lots.
Okay, and I'll build the houses. Got it. I mean, do you have any commercial properties you might consider selling? I mean, I'll take a look with that one with my partner who does the development, but I'm looking for more larger properties.
Okay. I'll let you know.
Yeah, I'll shoot you a text now, Zev. Again, my name is Henry. Great chatting with you.
No problem.
Thanks. Bye. That is exactly what happens when someone calls me back. Okay, and I have no idea who it is, so I got to look it up quickly. I'm going to send him a text message because I don't want to forget following up with this guy. I thought it was actually somebody else, which is why I actually answered the phone, because a lot of time I don't. I'm saying basically, great chatting with you about your development deal. Please send me an address so I can do some due diligence. So listen, guys, I hope you got a lot of value out of this. Anyways, listen, I'm trying to do a lot more content just like this. If you enjoyed it, please make sure you give it a thumbs up and put down in the comment section what you learned from today. Hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll talk to you guys soon. Take care, everyone.